everybody. I'm Arabella. Welcome to Arabella's Reading Corner. Today I'll be reading Sofia Valdez Future Prez. Prez is short for president. Sofia was a baby who got things done, helping her family before she turned 1. Wow! That's impressive. She and Arabella went out every week to help elderly friends around Blue River Creek. Oh, rhymes. Who couldn't get out and about on their own and no place to gather, were stuck home alone. Uh-oh, look at all these people. Oh, that's a big dog. This guy has a kitten. Oh, she has a parrot. Raking the leaves, taking pets for a walk, or just dropping by for a treat and a talk. Sofia Valdez did as much as she could for her family and friends and her whole neighborhood. A dreamer, a doer, a real-life go-getter. Most people like good, but Sofia liked better. Oh, look at all these pets. This guy looks like an anteater. He's really a fluffy dog. Oh, this is the big dog. Oh, wiener dog. Each morning, Arabella walked Sofia to class. They walked home again along Blue River Pass, making plans, munching cookies, Arabella and girl. Except for that Tuesday when Pop saw the squirrel. Uh-oh. That's the squirrel. With a howl, Pop took off, racing all through town, over, under, beneath, and around. Sofia scrambled to try to keep up with the hollering man and the bellowing Pup. Uh-oh. Up the squirrel ran to the top of a hill, made over leftover junk for the local landfill. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's creepy. They reached the tip-top of that mountain of trash, which jiggled and broke with an ear-splitting crash. Down they all tumbled and hit with a thud on a moldy old pumpkin surrounded by mud. Ew. Ouch, cried Abuelo. He struggled to stand. A dangerous mess, he said, grasping her hand. Uh-oh. I think his leg is broken. The next day, Sofia walked to school solo, but it wasn't the same without her Abuelo. This is not right, declared young Sofia, who glared at Mount Trashmore and got an idea. Oh, Trashmore, Mount Trashmore instead of Mount Rushmore. Let's see what her idea is. The very next morning at dawn, she planted a sign at the front of the lawn. She stood back and smiled, and Pup gave a bark. Get rid of Mount Trashmore. Let's build a new park. Good idea, Sofia. Each of her neighbors had something to say about benches and fountains and places to play, meeting spots, gardens, a basket for bees, a rubber duck pond, and a basket for cheese. She drew every thought on her map of the park, which was perfectly perfect by a quarter till dark. She drifted to sleep on her soft, cozy bed. Then, bam, she woke up when a thought smacked her head. It didn't actually smack her, but she got a terrible thought. Her heart skipped a beat as she realized each one of her neighbors had said, "Let me know when it's done." They all thought Sofia could build it alone, but how could one girl do so much on her own? The weight of that thought made her tender heart ache as night thunder growled as she lay wide awake. The dawn brought a storm and the gloomy sky wept, and the heartsick Sofia finally slept. Abuelo baked cookies when Sofia got up. She gave her a bagful and sneaked one to Pup. He blinked back a tear as he hugged his Sofia. For courage, he whispered, "Tia mi, ta o mia, mi vida." I think it means, I don't know, I can't read Spanish. We'll have to think on that. Sofia's knees wobbled. She felt weak inside. She looked at his ankle and nearly cried, though she didn't feel brave or courageous at all. Sofia Valdez went to face City Hall. I think she's gonna go to City Hall to express her ideas. Library, City Hall. Oh, there's Sofia. Let's see. The mayor's office sent her to room 401, the Blue River Creek Department of Fun. Ooh, that looks fun, all the streamers and stuff. Which sent her downstairs to room 302, the office of duck ponds and cool things to do. A duck can't talk. To the office of monkeys, the Department of Cheese, the Division of Fountains, and meeting of bees. Then down to the basement, so musty and cramped, where all the town's papers were sorted and stamped. That's where the clerk said that no one else did. "You can't build a new park. You're only a kid." That's not true. The word smacked Sofia deep down in her heart. Her plan was kiboshed before it could start. "I think," said Sofia, "I think that law's wrong." But her second grade voice didn't sound very strong. The clerk said clearly, "It cannot be done." "Do you have any questions?" Sofia said. "One. If you were me and I was you, and he was your grandpa, what would you do?" "I will," said the clerk. Then she said nothing at all. She thought and she thought, and she sent out a call to every employee throughout City Hall. The entire government of Blue River Creek crammed into the office to hear Sofia speak. But her words jumbled up and her cheeks turned bright red as a dozen emotions rushed into her head. Her heart beat so loudly she thought it would crack. The crowd leaned in closer. Sofia leaned back. Then her arm brushed the edge of the old cookie sack. And that was the moment when Sofia first knew being brave means doing the thing that you must do, though your heart cracks with fear, though you're just in grade 2. She took a deep breath, looked at the mayor in the eye, and thought her knees wobbled. And though her knees wobbled, she held her head high. Sofia started talking. She spelled out her plan, and that's why it all mattered, and how it began. And once she got rolling, she had lots to say about meeting spots, monkeys, and places to play, and other ideas for things they could do to help the town elders and other folks too. She had thoughts on the library, thoughts on the zoo, and perhaps a way to combine the two, and cheese for everyone. A kiosk for cheese, basket for cheese. I love cheese. Zoo library. Ooh. Lone or llama. Let's build a park. All right, cried the mayor. Go start a pension? I don't know that word. If the town wants a new park, we'll form a commission. A park for everyone. Bark for parks. Sign R. I don't know what that word is. Please. So young Sophia got right to work with some help from her family and pup and the clerk. Oh, that's the clerk. There were hearings and surveys and taxes to figure, then bulldozers, cranes, and a blue bigger digger. They all built that park. That's how it got done, with the hard work of, by, and for everyone. But it began with the dream of one person, just one, who laced up her shoes and then led the way to help Blue River Creek to get a new place to play. Now every evening till long after dark, the town comes together at Citizens Park. Citizens Park, nice name. They hold all this truth to be self-evident that Sofia Valdez could grow up to be president. Until then, Sofia, that real-life go-getter, helps Blue River Creek get better and better. Wow. I hope you enjoyed the book. Because I love that book. It was a really fun book. It all rhymed and stuff. I hope you enjoyed this book too.